Thank you very much. Whew. See, it happens to all of us with those colds, you know? All of a sudden you're there, and 1 minute you're not there. Yeah. Well, I want to welcome everyone to the Sugar Suite on a Saturday night for karaoke. My name is Sharon. I'm your karaoke hostess this evening. We have our special showcase going on tonight, as we do each and every Saturday evening. And tonight we have a very special guest. I call him they're all very, very special. But tonight we are going to feature a gentleman that I met probably about, well, almost 2 years ago, out there doing the karaoke scene. You know, when we were I was new at it at that time. He was kind of a professional. And I always remember, I always could pick Dave out of a crowd because I remember his little heart light. You know, I would see that and I said, oh, there's Dave, I know him. I always felt good because I knew somebody. Just for some of you who don't know, that little heart light represents the love of life, and that's kind of why I started with Que Sera, Sera, What Will Be, Will Be. I thought that was kind of an appropriate song for a person like Dave. He takes life just a day at a time. What will be, will be. He does a lot of different things besides sing karaoke, and I'm going to need a list to read them off for you. I just thought you guys should know because I think it's kind of important. You know, he loves doing performing as well as singing, and if you haven't noticed that when he sings, he is performing. He's got some of the things in his credit from television. He's had some parts on Empty Nest and Murphy Law, Lenny, L.A. Law, Nurses, Mancuso FBI. He worked on Air America with that wonderful Mel Gibson. Yeah, I wish I'd known you then, Dave. I would have asked for a time on the set. No. And Die Hard 2, yeah, he was one of the guys there, and one of the air traffic controllers. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, but that was a great movie. Got to work with another great, great star. But, you know, Dave also, he likes to sing so much. I don't know if you guys realize this, but he's won awards at different karaoke places where they have done karaoke. And just about 2 weeks ago at a place called the Orr House in Santa Monica. Yeah. Dave won first place in their karaoke contest for that evening, and what they do is they bring back all their first place winners after a few weeks, and they're all gonna go for, I don't know, it's like a voyage or something to the South Seas. Yeah, I mean, it's like a really great, great contest. And I think the rest of us ought to get ourselves down there, huh? Maybe we can get a voyage somewhere. But anyway, I have talked enough, and we're going to not waste any more time. We're going to get up our star for this evening. Can I please get a round of applause for Dave Blass? Come on up, Dave.
Get my mic condom on for safe singing. Thank you very much for everybody that came. You know, you are the best people to be here. I mean, I was sort of picturing like the sold-out crowd like Streisand is going to have on New Year's Eve, and I was standing room only. You know, there was going to be people outside the door, and I invited my acting coach and everybody I ever knew, and the lady at the bank, and the girl that cuts my hair. But the really important people showed up, and my wife of 34 years is here, and she doesn't go out a lot, Carol. She's a very special person. My son Tony and his friend, and Megan. When Megan had her showcase, she had a lot more people here. And Kelly and all you neat people, and the bartender. The really important people are here, and thank you very much for just Jack. Everybody that's here, thank you. Give yourself applause. I don't know about you guys, but I love applause. I'm ready. So I try to get a selection of oldies and a little newer ones and different ones and some background tapes, some from the karaoke, and I changed my mind about 100 million times. And there may be a song coming up. This is an old Dean Martin song. When she turns the tape player on. Depending on how good my background is. You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares. You may be Ross Perot and you may possess the world and all its gold. Well, gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old, because the world is still the same. You'll never change. That as sure as stars shine above. You're nobody till somebody loves you. Why don't you find yourself somebody to love? This is the musical break part. I realize I'm limited because I gotta stay in line with the camera because she hasn't got anybody to move the camera. But that's cool. I was gonna like run all over the bar. Actually, it's probably good that I'm stuck here, you know. The world is still the same. You'll never change. That as sure as stars shine above. You're nobody till somebody loves you. Why don't you find yourself somebody to love and do it tonight? Thank you. Thank you very much. And then when you find somebody to love, you can make memories. And if you don't know how to make memories, I'll give you the recipe. The next song should come right up there. The recipe.
Sweet, sweet memories you gave me. You can't beat memories you gave me.
Take one fresh and tender kiss and add one stolen night of bliss. One girl, one boy, some grief, some joy. Memories are made of this. Don't forget the small moonbeam, folding lightly with a dream. Your lips and mine, two sips of wine. Memories are made of this. Then at the wedding bells, one house where lovers dwell, three little kids for the flavor. Stir carefully through the day, see how the flavor stays. These are the dreams we will savor with His blessings from above. Serve it generously with love. One man, one wife, one love through life. Memories are made of this. I said memories are made of this. Thank you. Both of those are fairly old, so those are my oldies. Now we're going to switch to the karaoke. And the next one coming up, I think, it's kind of my theme song. A lot of different karaoke clubs, I kind of always open with this song, just because it kind of reminds me of me. And the song should be coming up in a minute. I could probably tell a joke. Searching. I could tell a joke in between here, but I'm concentrating on remembering the lyrics to all the songs. Fortunately for karaoke, you don't have to remember the lyrics. been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. Know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of LA, where hustle's the name of the game, and nice guys get washed away like the snow and the rain. There's been a load of compromising on the road to my horizon, but I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy, getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over a little out of time, getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. I need more offers coming over the phone, and I also need to make sure I glance at that monitor from time to time. I really don't mind the rain, and a smile can hide all the pain, but you're down when you're stuck in traffic on the Ventura Freeway. And I dream of the things I'll do with a resume and a head shot or two. There's been a load of compromising on the road to my horizon. Oh, but I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, like a rhinestone cowboy, getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. I need more offers coming over the phone. Riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, like a rhinestone cowboy, getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, like a rhinestone cowboy. Thank you. Notice how I got real overconfident there and got the one line screwed up? Yep. The next one, I'm going to make sure I glance at that from time to time. The next one we're going to do is a song they just started doing about 3 weeks ago. I like this song because it's a great actor's song. And just talk among yourselves. I know everybody's talking. That's okay. That's okay. Not a problem. Wrong song. I'll have a blue. No, that's good. Christmas without you. I'll be so blue, dreaming about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white, but I have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. I'll have a certain. And when that blue heartache starts hurting, you'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white. But a heavy blue, 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 blue Christmas, I'm gonna be blue. Thank you. Actually, the song that I thought was coming up was Delilah, so that's why it threw me off. That was that long speech. I'm going to quit making little comments in here. So, which is cool, because I think Delilah was after that. Notice how I kept changing the orders of the songs, but then who really cares, right? So, this is more exciting because I'm not sure exactly which one I put next. So, now it's Delilah? Okay, so this is a song I started doing about 3 weeks ago, and I liked it. Shadows of love on her lawn. She was my woman. As she deceived me, I watched and went out of my mind. Why, my Delilah? Oh, when that man drove away, I was waiting. I crossed the street in her house and she opened the door. She stood laughing. I felt the knife in my hand and she laughed no more. So before they come to break down the door, forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take anymore. Keep walking here. Is everybody having fun? I am. Thank you. That's a great song. I love that song. I always want to throw in that line. She stood there laughing, and I felt the knife in my hand, and she laughed more and more. And I always want to say, that'll do it, right? No more laughing. Right there, snuff it right up. Huh? Play it to the camera? A little more to the camera. Thank you. Yes, would love it. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I can see all the karaoke junkies out here waiting. Okay, when's it my turn? When's it my turn? Soon, soon. The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train. There to meet me is my mama and papa. Down the road I look, and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. And there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. And then I awake and look around me at the four gray walls that surround me. And I realize, yep, I was only dreaming. For there's a guard, and there's a sad old padre, and arm in arm we'll walk at daybreak, and again I'll touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to meet me on shade of that old oak tree as they lay me neath the green, green grass of home. Thank you. Ready? Don't forget, my water's right there. Don't lose my water. Don't drop your water on stage, right? So to speak. Line dancers. When loving turns to parting, I'm always first to leave. When it comes to heartaches, I'd rather give than to receive. I've never cried myself to sleep, just praying I'd get through. Never lost at love, not counting you. Not counting you. I've never had a heartache. Not counting you. I never have been blue. There's no exception to the rule. I've never been nobody's fool. Never lost in love, not counting you. Well, I've never got down on my knees and asked the Lord above if he would only bring to me the one I really love. And begging to be taken back and swearing I'd be true. Never crossed my mind, not counting you. not counting you. I've never had a heartache, not counting you. I never have been blue. There's no exception to the rule. I've never been nobody's fool. Never lost in love, not counting you. That's my backup band. Joe Banana and his bunch playing music with appeal. Bad Joe. There's no exception to the rule. I've never been nobody's fool. Never lost in love, not counting you. I've never lost in love, not counting you. Thank you. Now we switch back to the karaoke, and you'll get to see the lyrics again, I think. Maybe. After a while, you forget which songs you put in. Thank you very much again for all the people that are here. I appreciate it. And everybody looks like they're having fun. And Tracy's talking on the phone. Who are you talking to, Tracy? It's a boy. Not your husband? See the tree, how big it's grown, but friend, it hasn't been too long, it wasn't big. I laughed at her and she got mad. The first day that she planted it was just a twig. Then the first snow came, she ran up to brush the snow away so it wouldn't die. Came running in, all excited, slipped and almost hurt herself. I laughed till I cried. And she was always young at heart, kinda dumb and kinda smart, and I loved her so. And I surprised her with a puppy, kept me up all Christmas Eve 2 years ago. And it would sure embarrass her when I come home from working late, 'cause I would know that she'd been sitting there and crying over some sad and silly late show. And honey, I miss you, and I'm in good. If only I could. She wrecked the car and she was sad and so afraid that I'd be mad, but what the heck? And though I pretended hard to be, guess you could say she saw through me and hugged my neck. Then I come home unexpectedly and caught her crying needlessly in the middle of the day. And it was in the early spring when flowers bloom and robins sing, she went away. And honey, I miss you, and I'm good. With you, if only I could. One day while I was not at home, while she was there and all alone, the angels came. Now all I have is memories of honey, and I wake up nights and call her name. And now my life's an empty stage where honey lived and honey played and love grew on. And a small cloud passes overhead and cries down on the harbor bed that honey loved. and see the tree, how big it's grown. But friend, it hasn't been too long, it wasn't big. And I laughed at her and she got mad the first day that she planted it was just a tree. Thank you. Interesting camera work. Yes. I mean, I never seen my name in so many places all at one time. That's nice. That's really nice. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents beneath the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dream. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents neath the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dream. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dream. And I hope you'll all be home for Christmas too. Thank you. Get my list. Okay. This song is for my wife. She may kill me later for singing this song. But I always thought it was it's a little known Elvis song that you don't hear really a lot. There may be some men in the house that would call this PMS. I don't know. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say it. You have to listen to the words. Well, it's hard to be a gambler betting on a number that changes every time. When you think you're gonna win, think she's giving in, strangers, all you'll find. Yeah, it's hard to figure out what she's all about, but she's woman through and through. She's a complicated lady, so call her my baby, Moody Blue. Oh, Moody Blue, tell me, am I getting through? I keep hanging on, trying to learn the song, but I never do. Oh, Moody Blue, tell me who I'm talking to. You're like night and day, and it's hard to say which one is you. When Monday comes, she's Tuesday. When Tuesday comes, she's Wednesday. In another day again. Her personality unwinds like a ball of twine on a spool, never ends. Just when you think you know her well, her emotions reveal she's not the person you thought you knew. She's a complicated lady, so call her my baby, Moody Blue. Oh, Moody Blue, tell me, am I getting through? I keep hanging on, trying to learn the song, but I never do. Yeah, Moody Blue, tell me who I'm talking to. You're like night and day, and it's hard to say which one is you. I'm afraid about Moody Blue. Oh, Moody Blue, tell me, am I talking to? You're like night and day, and it's hard to say which one is you. Moody Blue, tell me, am I getting through? I keep hanging on, trying to learn the song, but I never do. Let me tell you about Moody Blue. Tell me who I'm talking to. You're like night and day, it's hard to say which one is you. Yeah, Moody. Thank you. And I mean that in the nicest way to my wife. She's just very complicated, but a neat person. Thank you. And I think that, digging myself in, oops. And I think that brings us to my last song. Am I right? And this is a very special song to me. It's called We Have This Moment because from what's happened to me over my life, as I'm sure you've heard this story, I know somebody's saying, is he telling that heart transplant story again? That's what I always hear. But having had the 3 heart attacks and a couple bypass surgeries and finally the cardiac arrest and the transplant, I realized that all you just have is this moment. And this moment is really neat. And thank you, Sharon, for asking me to do this. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. And I hope you had a good time, too. So this song is called Thank You. This is called We Have This Moment, and that's all anybody really has, so make good use of it, okay? Hell yes, right on, yes. They got my number. You're gonna drink beer. I like that. Hold tight to the sound of the music of living, happy songs from the laughter of children at play. Take my hand as we walk through the sweet, fragrant meadows, making memories what was today. We have this moment to hold in our hands, to touch as it slips through our fingers like sand. Yesterday's gone and tomorrow may never come, but we have this moment today. Tiny voice that I hear is my little girl calling for Daddy to listen to what she has to say. My little son standing there by the camera may never be quite like today. But we have this moment to hold in our hands and to touch as it slips through our fingers like sand. Yesterday's gone and tomorrow may never come. We have this moment today. Tender words, gentle touch, and a good cup of coffee with someone who loves you and wants you to stay. Hold the years while they're here and don't wait for tomorrow to look back and wish for today. Take the blue of the sky and the green of the forest and the golden brown of freshly mown hay. Add the pale shades of spring and the circus of autumn. We view a lovely today. We have this moment to hold in our hands and to touch as it slips through our fingers like sand. Yesterday's gone and tomorrow may never come. We have this moment today. Yesterday's gone and tomorrow may never come. We have this moment today. Thank you. And thank you very much for putting up with me for my whole showcase. I hope I didn't go too long. Thank you very, very much. Sharon, thank you.
Yeah, let's hear it real loud, and I want to hear it real loud for Dave. Yeah, whew. That was lovely, 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 lovely. Thank you, Dave. This is our last, Dave, by the way, is our last showcase for this year. I should say this year, not far, because our showcase person for next week is very, very ill. So we're just going to go ahead and do, since the holidays are coming up, we'll start this all over again at the first of the year. And I can't thank you enough, Dave, for doing our Christmas special for us with the nice Christmas songs. Very, very nice. Okay, well, we're going to hear from Dave